What's up, gamers? We're back with more Starfield. As you may remember, I am in Aquila City because I was going to attempt to speak to, Emma and the Marshal here, Marshal Dan,
popping back a beer. You never
Marshal
know
Blake,
who you'll meet.
to see if I could let them know about what's going on before I go and confront Ron Hope, because Ron Hope, of course, is on the board of governors. He's a powerful man. When I first went to visit him, that's when Blake specifically gave me the instruction to play nice, to not bother him too much, because the board of governors is basically technically over the Freestar Rangers. So I definitely wanted to at least try to check in before I go and cause trouble with
the mayor's
with Ron. Although Ron's going to pay the price. He got farmers killed. He said to do this at any cost. I don't know what he's digging up, but
I'm grateful
his motivations
to have a little
can't
more
be
help
good.
around
He's
here.
a bad dude, and
Good to see you.
in that regard, at least, Paxton was correct that at least that one member of the Board of Governors, at the very least, is corrupt and doing shady and unlawful things. So it is my duty as a ranger to bring him to justice, and I plan to do exactly that. If he won't come quietly, then we will we'll take him dead or alive, basically, is my feeling on the matter. So, where I left off in the last video, I was at the at my ship. I just landed in Aquila City. Between videos, I did do some inventory management, like I like to do whenever I get a chance to between videos. I mean, Aquila City was the perfect spot. I stopped by my house, dropped off some things, got my inventory all sorted, and then I decided to come in here and try to talk to them, because I kind of suspected that I wouldn't be able to, because it's not a quest objective I have or anything. And I tried to talk to both of them. They both have nothing to say to me. They're not interested in speaking to me. And then when I was on my way out of the Rock, I decided to stop by the Ranger mission board, the Freestar Rangers mission board, rather, and pick up some more just missions, because those are good to do just for extra credits and to get like potentially more guns and armor and stuff. It'd been a while since I'd cleared out the mission board, and when I went to the mission board, there was a special mission earmarked specifically for me, and I'm going to now go to my quest log and show it to you. It is called One Riot, One Ranger. Diego left me a note on the Ranger mission board. I should talk with him and see what it is about. I probably should have put that on camera. There was some description about it, like Eardstoppa, this is specifically for you. Come and talk to me. I think this is something you'll be interested in. Something like that. It's called One Riot, One Ranger. And the objective is to talk to Diego Monroe. So I went ahead and selected that just to see. Like, I thought I remembered Diego being a person in Aquila City, and he is.
Remember,
he's right here. He's
your
another one of the
duty is to
Freestar
protect
Rangers,
the
as I
people of the
recall.
Freestar Collective.
A ranger's work is never truly done.
Yeah, one who used to be like a member of the Shaw gang or something, and
You should try Filburn's
reformed
beer.
himself.
It's brewed in the city, and
What's through this door? I feel like I've never noticed this door here
Work
before.
hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
Oh, maybe this is like Emma's office, or just a private back room for playing cards or something. It's really neat looking. Doesn't this kind of look like a gravity anomaly is happening here? Might just be imagining things.
Hey,
Anyway,
deputy.
right, so I selected the mission just to see, and it turns out he's sitting right here. So I figured, like, okay, it's worth seeing what Diego wants before going back to the main Ranger quest. What I assume is the final quest in this faction's everything, honestly, probably.
Excuse me.
I also changed my apparel, because I finally, like, the whole game, I'm getting all sorts of apparel, and like that's like my favorite thing to collect in this game so far is all the apparel. But for the first time in the game ever, oh, I need to sell some of these extra outfits I just chose. For the first time in the game ever, there's an apparel that's better for damage reduction than the ones I've been wearing. It's 20 has seemed to be the max on apparel. The hats are always 0. But for the actual body apparel, 20 has been seemingly the max for a long time. And the first soldier outfits that I was picking up while doing that last quest are actually better. So I'm cosplaying as Paxton right now. I've got the first soldier's outfit on and Paxton's officer hat on to complete the outfit. And yeah, I got 5 extra damage reduction. This also increases my reload speed by 5%, which is excellent as well. So, as fun as it was being a space cowboy for a long time, it was time to move on. So now that all my preamble's out of the way, let's get right to it and talk to Diego, see what he wants.
Aren't you a keen one? You've been hitting the Ranger mission board. Hard. I gotta ask why. Most of our newly joined aren't so damn eager.
Every time I talk to him, he knocks over his beer. It's really funny. Because I want to make the settled systems a safer place. I mean, I also want to rise in the ranks of the Rangers, but
very noble.
That's the primary reason.
Rangers don't often get types like you. Just
really?
So you know, every post
most
on
of the ones
board
I've
was
met
penned
have
by
seemed
yours
like
truly.
that type.
And we caught a break. Seems some of your missions are related. A puppet master type by the name of Tawny Adams was pulling the strings, and your work is flushed around. I figure, since you did the hard work already, you deserve the honors of dealing with her for good.
Interesting. So someone named Tawny Adams. Did he say Adams is the last name, or did I just auto-fill that in my head because I love the Addams family so much? By the way, if you haven't seen Wednesday on Netflix, watch that. It's so good. Whether or not you're a fan of the Addams family, that show is S tier for sure. Yeah, so interesting. So he's saying that he's the one that's been posting all those missions on the mission board, and that as it turns out, I guess through me, they've mostly been like rescue hostages here, take out the outlaw captain here, take out the pirate captain here. But apparently they've been sort of related somehow. This Tawny Adams, maybe, person has been pulling the strings behind the scenes and manipulating these outlaw groups into being bad people and causing trouble. I don't know. But is taking Tawny out in honor? Yeah, like, I don't know about that perspective.
Tawny Adams is a crime boss, medium level. Rewards for dealing with her type are lucrative. And also, putting people like her down is the fastest way to reduce crime. Rangers have been known to fight for
I suppose that's true.
assignments
Cut off the head
like
of the
this.
snake and all. Sounds like putting her down will make the galaxy a safer place.
That's the hope of officers of the law everywhere. She'll have company, so armor up, gear up, and probably bring a friend. I'd wish you good luck, but I expect luck's got nothing to do with it.
Interesting. Go to the deserted ecliptic garrison at Barra 4. He's just like, mission
Be
accomplished.
safe out there.
Just gonna walk upstairs without cleaning up his spilled beer. I assume it was an empty bottle for it to
Well, hey
get
there.
knocked over that easily. Interesting. So if you're playing along, if you do a bunch of missions off the Ranger mission board, you will get a special mission from him. Wait, where is it? Is it a faction quest now? No. Oh, it's just still this mission. All the ranger missions I've done have involved a crime boss named Tawny. It is Tawny Adams. Okay, wasn't just imagining that. She's recently surfaced due to my activities. Diego Moreno has asked me to end Tawny permanently. Well, that sounds real interesting stuff, but I mean, we're not gonna delay on this at all. My investigation of the activities of the mercenary group called the First has led me to Hope Tech founder Ron Hope. The First leader, Major Paxton Hall, has evidence that Hope hired the First to seize farmland. Now it's time to learn Hope's plans and bring him to justice. I hope we get to learn his plans because I'm still very curious like what he's looking for, and I speculated in the last episode that maybe he is also in the business of collecting alien artifacts and going about it in a very terrible way. But wouldn't that be an interesting tie into the main story of the game? Especially since like it's the like I have a feeling this is the end of like the faction quests. I'm sure I have a feeling they're gonna make me like a full-fledged ranger after this, among other things. But who knows? It could go horribly wrong. I am going up against a member of the Board of Governors. I also switched back to the Frontier between videos. I don't know. I can purchase a tier 3 ship now. The ship I brought back from the First was actually a B-class ship, which enables it to be bigger and seemingly to have like better systems installed on it, which is good. So I'm not sure what my plans are in regards to that stuff yet, but I'm definitely like very seriously thinking about how to get myself in a better ship, because I struggle in space combat against things that are my level, and I think part of the problem is that I'm stubbornly sticking to the Frontier. I just remembered that I had some more stuff to sell, which is why I ran back here. And then under apparel I have we don't need dupes of that, that's fine. And plus I don't need to go back to my ship to actually take off, so. Yeah, set course to Hopetown. Land in Hopetown. Let's do it. Now, some of the first soldiers I fought in the last mission in this quest line were level 36, level 38, I believe. So I think it's entirely possible that...
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Well, I don't know. I'm either going to be appropriately leveled for this mission or potentially underleveled for this mission. I don't know if Ron Hope's going to engage me in combat if once I confront him, like in the middle of his factory. Like I don't know how this is going to
Sure, we get
play
the
out.
occasional bar fight, but it's usually pretty quiet around here.
All right, Nia, you're the last one. I'm going to try to explain what's going on to you. You're the last ranger I'm going to try this with, so hopefully I can tell you what's going on and get you to back me up on this.
Local security handles most problems here. I only get involved when it's something big.
Well, this is pretty big. Is there any friction between the rangers and big companies like Hope?
Not usually. Local security handles most of their issues. Every once in a while, though, we need access to sensitive information as part of our work. Badge or not,
Yeah.
some folks aren't fond of letting us poke around in their books and personnel files. Honestly, though, it's
Yeah,
not
Ron
that
Hope
common.
was
Most
certainly
people are
not
willing to work with
forthcoming
us
with the
because they know
information.
it's in everyone's best interest.
And it was unhappy when I implied that it seemed obvious someone from his company, an inside job, had been involved. Of course, it was him. What's the division of responsibility between you and local security?
Think of
I feel
it
like she just
as
said
a
that, but
small picture, big picture proposition. The small picture is local trouble, things that happen here in Hopetown. Handling that is local security's job. We Rangers protect the entire Freestar Collective, so we deal with problems that span multiple worlds. Smuggling rings, escaped convicts, pirates preying on shipping. Those are the kind of things we handle. That's why there
Makes
are
sense.
Rangers stationed in different settlements. It lets us cast a wide net. Bye.
just some dialogue I didn't get a chance to go over
Homestead on
with
the
her.
Eastern Ridge. Good soil.
I don't know how you did it.
Discipline. Don't spend credits you don't have.
Good for you.
Yes? What?
Okay. Hello.
I was just curious what was going on in here because while I was talking to her, I watched two just randos walk in and walk into a jail cell. She's sleeping in the, like, what the heck? It seemed odd, and I was curious what was happening. Can I sleep on the top bunk? No. I just realized I could probably use a rested bonus, especially if it's so late at night already. In fact, maybe I should wait till the morning to go confront Ron. I might actually do that. It's 11:13 p.m., so if I sleep for 8 hours, it'll be like 8 a.m. Maybe I'll sleep for a whole 9 hours, get a really good night's sleep. Well, it'll be like 9:13 a.m. Nah, 8:13 a.m. Or no. Yeah, let's sleep for 9 hours. Yeah. I don't know why it's in my head that doing this in the morning would be. I just don't want to like go into the corporate offices and he's like left for the day or like. I don't know. I assume he works a 9 to 5 like anyone else in his company. You awaken feeling well
Keep an eye on
rested.
your valuables. If you can't protect them.
I don't know what's gonna happen here, so
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
best to be prepared for the best. In fact, speaking of being prepared, let's do this. Let's walk in there on very hard mode. You know, watch security start like recognize me and immediately start open fire. He's instructed the security to take out any Freestar Rangers that enter the
I
building.
just want to
'cause he
get all
knows
these
we're onto
approvals
him.
over with.
I'm gonna go check in with my favorite engineer here, see how he's doing.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. I sure hope those colony ship folks. Sure. Bye.
Well, I guess I can't tell Bennu about what's going on.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
Yeah, you're not gonna like what I'm about to do at all. Did I take a bad turn somewhere? I guess so. He's across that way. It's been a while since I've been here, so I do not remember my way around this facility at all. The way I was going, I would have sworn was the way to get to him, but I have to like go across the factory floor to get to his office on the other side, which is just as well.
This is an active.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Birgit. We set some ambitious quotas. You met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Sorry, by me going over here, I triggered some dialogue between Mr. Hope and an employee, Bridget. So I decided to, instead of moving and then like losing the dialogue, I decided to let it play out.
Enjoy your visit to Hope Tech.
No, that's cassette. I was really hoping to catch.
Those jackasses
Bridget.
on line A are gonna be the death of me. You
I
missed
don't
the
think I've
tour?
ever talked to Bridget.
Yeah, this is where it happens. Listen, I ain't exactly customer facing, so just go on your way and neither of us will get in trouble.
I prefer the straight scoop instead of marketing blueprints. How would
I
I
don't
get you
have
in
time
trouble?
for
Yeah.
niceties or damned manners. I know one thing, how to ride these blockheads until we make something good.
Yeah, sounds like you've met the ambitious quota and are getting rewarded for that, a bonus or something. I prefer the straight scoop instead of marketing
You do?
blueprints.
Well, I guess we'll see. So here is the factory floor where you get to see me wrangle a bunch of morons into, oh, I don't know, doing their damn job.
I like Bridget. You're not exactly instilling me with confidence here. The workers can't be that bad. You must be the boss then.
No, this is a Ron Hope joint, and you'd be wise to remember that. Mr. Hope built all of this, made this whole area more than some 2-credit agri-plot. If you want to ask questions, make it quick. We got a tight delivery coming up.
So you run the whole floor?
Every rivet, every piece of plating goes through my team. If you've got a Hope Tech ship, it means I've crawled through every inch of her at least once.
That's cool. What's the deal with Ron
Volvo
Hope?
was just some nowhere dead ender until Ron Hope had a dream. Let's build sturdy,
everyone I've
dependable
talked to here,
ships. No nonsense,
likes
none of
it.
that damn Tayo
At least a
glitz
little
and
bit.
glamour. Just a ship that flies right and will get you where you need going. Ron Hope's a goddamned hero.
Wow. A hero, you say? I hope you don't think too harshly of me when I arrest him in a few minutes. The working
This ain't no
conditions seem
highfalutin
intense.
New Atlantis desk job where everyone gets their after bleeding noon
That's
tea.
funny.
This is
New Atlantis desk
Polvo.
job.
We work for a living. If you think this is
Wow.
tough, you try farming in the tundra. Believe me, these blockheads got it good.
It's probably
Just
true.
stay safe on my floor, all right?
Yeah, we'll do. So he's out here on the factory floor. That's why I think I was headed towards his office
If you'll
before.
excuse me, I am on duty.
All right, before we talk to these two, time to pop a save. I want to try talking to Cosette
Mr.
first.
Hope
I don't
is a
think she'll
vital
talk to
part
me.
of not only Polvo, but of the entire Freestar Collective.
God, everyone just loves sucking this dude's.
Something more you need,
Never mind.
Deputy?
You know what I mean. All right, here it goes.
Good to see you again. Well, I've just
Yeah,
received
you
a
keep
report
that
from the
attitude.
Marshal about your progress. He said
Did you? Why are
had
they
a
telling you about
promising
that?
lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust
Yeah, very promising.
you're here with good news.
I'm not. I'm not here in with good news. Not good news for you. You could drop the act, Hope. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but we need to talk. Oh, I learned something very interesting. This is too polite. And these ones are a little too aggressive. I think I'll stick with this one for now. Oh, I learned something very
Did
interesting.
you now? Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Paxton Hull told me you hired him to clear out those farms. I'm afraid Paxton Hull has implicated you in a conspiracy against the Freestar Collective. It's over, Hope. I know you hired the first. Is there something you... Yeah, give him a chance to confess. Why not? Is there something you want to tell me about hiring the first? Oh, well, I think these all will progress the dialogue. I'm really tempted to say this in case it gets him to I'm sure it's an all roads lead to Rome thing, so let's go
Let's
with the
get
one
on
that
with
I
it,
feel
shall
most
we?
comfortable with.
Time is money.
You are going to jail. Like, right. I'm afraid Paxton Hull has implicated you in a conspiracy against the Freestar Collective.
The same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well,
He has furnished me
I've
with
never
proof.
met the man.
Or
And
evidence,
I
at
can't
the
imagine
very
why
least.
he'd make an accusation against me.
Hull burned you pretty good. He gave me the slate with your directives on to the first. Hull kept your instructions to use as evidence against you. He knew we'd find him. I have evidence that you hired the first deceased farm show slate. Like, I feel like... What if he, like, takes it from me and destroys it? And he's like, no, you have no evidence. Ah. Like, I don't feel like I even need to ask this because he already denied it. Let's just go all in. And if he... I'm telling you right now, I know y'all hate safe scummers, but if he grabs the slate from me and destroys it, then I'm reloading my save and picking a different dialogue option. Sorry, not sorry. I have evidence that you hired the first deceased farm.
That two-faced bastard kept the slate.
Oh, good. At least he's not hiding anymore.
I suppose. This is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
I sure do.
Going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
I'm really glad I talked to Bridget before and went through her dialogue before I talked to Mr. Hope. I didn't realize she was gonna, like, insert herself in this conversation. I want all the details. Start talking, you traitorous bastard. Tell me everything. I'm sure you had a good reason for doing this. I'm not freaking saying that. Tell me everything.
The cards are on the table. So why not?
Yes, please, tell me the why. I want to know the why so hard.
Behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content.
Yeah, I feel like that's not how that works, but okay. So it bolstered the mineral content of the soil. He wanted to take the farmland back from the farmers who... It's interesting. I feel like when I was talking to the farmers during the early stage of the investigation, they mentioned like a year where the crops failed and it was really bad. I feel like I remember that. I might be just confabulating that in my brain. But I swear it was like a one-off comment, like a story about a bad year on the farm or some nonsense that happened. That seemed very unrelated to this at the time. So you used unwitting farmers to transform
I
them.
don't mean to seem
No, he
rude,
didn't. He just said it
could
wasn't
you hurry it
intentional.
up?
The fertilizer destroyed crops? Question mark,
Not
I
all
guess.
at once, of course. But we could never find anything that would grow in it. Eventually, everything we tried to plant failed. And died.
Alright, I want to click go on now. Yes, go on.
We donated the fertilizer to select homesteads and let the farmers do the work.
Oh,
when
so
the time
this is
was right,
after his testing.
we cleared the farm,
Screwed over the farm.
and brought in machinery to harvest the mineral-rich soil. The reduction in labor and materials costs sent my profits soaring.
Oh, so you've been doing this for a while, but you used the first to seize the farmland and kept the operation a secret. So I got it. I was so hoping there was some like interesting motivation behind what he was doing, but it's money. It's money. Doesn't he have enough money? Like I get that he's the head of this company and he feels some responsibility towards his employees, clearly. Like, I can understand him wanting the company to be a success and wanting to, but it's always the money. What a terrible motivation. You were doing what you thought was necessary to save your... No, I'm not saying that. You destroyed lives. Yeah, that I'm probably saying.
Let's get on with it, shall we? Time is money.
How could you possibly justify
Look around you. Everyone in this building,
yeah, I
in
figured
this
that was his
town, is depending on me. I provide the jobs that put food on their tables, clothes on their backs, and roofs over their heads. The fact is, the business hasn't been doing well lately. Without drastic action, cuts would become unavoidable.
Yeah, but the problem is the ends do not justify the means.
And they trust me to do the same
and
in
those
return.
Farmers work hard. And they trust the Free Star Collective to
down.
protect them. And you killed them. You killed people for this. You destroyed lives to turn a profit.
Look, I'll level with you. We're falling behind the competition.
Didn't
the hardworking people
in
this town depend on me for their livelihoods, and I won't let them down. Cutting my costs means saving their jobs.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people?
Yeah,
to
tell him,
families?
Bridget.
Not another word out of you,
yeah,
Birgit. I can take your job and more.
Oh, no, you can't, because I'm arresting your ass.
In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
Yeah, you will be doing that. And the people your hired muscle killed? What about them?
You're right, of course. Something must be done.
Yeah, something.
I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and
money does not solve every problem.
Take care of any
money will not bring them back.
Family members. We'll do this the right way.
That is not the right way. I need to bring you to justice.
I give you my word.
Oh, I feel like this is a very significant choice. Like, for one of the first times in this game, not the first time, like, but many of the dialogue, most of the dialogues in this game, I should say, I get the feeling that all dialogue paths, all roads lead to Rome, as I like to say, but all the dialogue paths lead to the same outcome. Which is fine. Like in an RPG, you want to be able to roleplay what you're going to say without there being too much variance in what actually happens as a result. But this choice right here, I think, is
lose your train of thought.
Important. I think these lead to different outcomes. Like I can say the operation ends now, which is what he's already proposed doing. But he wants to get away with it. And I'm not okay with that. So I'm going to say that's not enough, and we're going to see what happens.
You're right. Yeah, those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Well, perhaps a discount
oh my God,
on
he
their
is so
next
awful.
Purchase from Hope Tech.
So he's basically saying the same
With
thing
that
he said when I
resolved,
did the other dialogue.
Let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award
bribing
you a
me now.
Substantial bonus.
He's bribing. He's offering me a bribe now.
Both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
I'm not forgetting about shit. Negotiation. Accept 50,000 credits for a very substantial bonus. I think we can come to an agreement. This is from, this is interesting. I can accept 20,000 credits and say, it's too bad Hull died before he could tell me anything. Wink, wink. I'm definitely going to ask this. I might do this. You're going to turn yourself in, and I'll be telling the marshal everything. Yeah, I'll offer him to come peacefully. I will. I want to. Are you trying to buy me off?
Did I not make myself clear? I'm offering you a reward for a job well done. Nothing more. And with that job,
I think we all know what you're actually doing.
Capably
okay.
done, we'll consider the matter closed. I'll be needing that slate from Major Hull, of course.
I'll be needing the evidence, of course. You know, because in case you change your mind later. No, you're going to turn yourself in, and I'll be telling the marshal everything.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If
he's going to attack me, huh?
Anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
I don't want to do that, but that is the right thing to do. I don't want anyone to suffer. I want justice. Yeah, don't try to put this on me. That is your fault. Like you made those farmers suffer?
But on a much larger scale, yes.
Don't try to put this on me, Hope. I really want to say this, but I also kind of want to say this. Because these are both true. I don't want anyone to suffer. I want justice. Don't try to put this on me. Because it's not on me. Like, the bad guys always do this. Like, oh, if you know, take me in, then all my employees will suffer. Like, yeah, but that's because you got people killed. You committed crimes. You did terrible things.
Take your time.
That's why I have to take you in. You're the one who's making people suffer. You're the one that's cost them all their jobs and their livelihoods because of the bad decisions you made. That is not on me. But I don't want anyone to suffer. I want justice.
Can be complicated, Deputy. Sometimes
is very simple.
The cost of exacting justice is greater than the cost of doing nothing. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Yeah, tell him, Bridget. I love Bridget. No, I'm not. Those are my three options. So we know we're picking one of these. Bribes and threats aren't going to work on me. If you refuse to come quietly, I'll have to use force.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors.
I threatened a petty criminal.
Authority. You're stripped of rank, declared an outlaw. Guards! Dispose of this criminal.
Oh, he's pulling a gun on me and everything. Okay. Sorry, Cosette, I kind of liked you, but guess it's gonna be like that, huh? What the hell? Alright, that actually killed Ron Hope, so let's just loot everything off of him. Pop another pack. Why'd you run way down here? Being very careful to like loot everything off the named NPCs. I don't know how much of this is going to be necessary. Bridget, is that you? I hope it is, and I hope that you're okay.
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
I'm really glad that she's on my... Do you want to take over this company because... Are you alright?
Just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know.
Well, let me say, I really appreciate you coming to my defense in that conversation. That made me feel a lot better. Like, I was trying to get some Freestar Rangers to come along with me and back me up, but having you as backup was a good stand-in. I appreciate you. People can be complicated. I mean, true. Hope was a greedy bastard who put on a front. Nah, I don't know if that's necessarily true. I mean, kind of. He cared about the people loyal to him, but nobody else.
The first part is true. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
Then that's how you should remember him. It doesn't justify what he did. It's time you saw him for what he was, a monster. Doesn't justify what he did.
No, of course not. But there was more to him than that. He had a genuinely good side, a caring side. And now he's... You killed him.
He attacked me. I didn't want to kill him. Felt good to know. I didn't want to kill him.
Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people.
Oh, I can't believe she's lecturing me now.
What happens to us now?
There must be a second in command. I'm sure you'll be right. This is probably that. There must be a second in command.
That would be Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all.
Yeah, think positive.
I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
Oh wow, that updated my quest. I didn't realize talking to her was part of... Maybe by speaking to her, it like ended the hostility of security towards me? Wait, what is happening right now? Talk to Marshal Blake, eliminate Hope's security. I feel like I got the talk to Marshal Blake thing after I talked to her. I guess I gotta finish killing security. Talk to Bridget. Why? I just talked to... Uh-oh, I think I might have broke the quest, guys.
Make your questions snappy.
So
every rivet, every piece. If you've got a Hope Tech ship... Yeah,
okay, bye-bye now.
Bye already.
Oh, I broke the quest. Oh, no. Oh, that's a bummer. Alright, I'm worried that I broke the quest, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna load the save. It won't take me long to get back to that. I mean, it took me like 3 seconds to take out his security and him. Like it advanced the quest. That's why I was so confused, because it advanced the quest and she had dialogue relevant to the fact that I had killed
If you'll
Ron
excuse
Hope.
me, I am on duty.
Here with good news, I hope?
Okay, bye-bye now.
Here with good news, I hope? 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 Good to see you again.
Oh, I forgot how
Elijah,
long this dialogue
he
was
said,
until I
trust.
realized I'm back at the beginning of it. All right. I
Did
learned
you
something
know?
very interesting.
Well, don't.
I'm afraid Paxton Hall implicated you.
Well, I've never.
I have evidence that you hired the first deceased farms. Oh, do you not deny that you were involved? Wait, was that new?
Don't presume to question me.
You know who I am. I have evidence that you hired the first deceased farms.
Two-faced bastard. Oh,
What's going on?
nothing that concerns.
I think I'd like...
Yeah. Tell him, Bridget. Tell me everything. I think that's what I picked before.
The truth is, a few years ago, turns out, a fertilizer.
Fertilizer destroyed crops?
Eventually.
So you used unwitting farmers to transform the soil?
Mining is expensive. My mineral-enriching fertilizer
That's a
solves
different
several
dialogue than I
problems
just
at
before saw.
once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
How could you possibly justify this?
I provide the jobs. The fact is...
Yeah, I know.
These people... I cannot.
You destroyed lives to turn a profit.
The hardworking, cutting...
I can't believe... How could you do something...
Not another word out of... Will... I give you my...
And the people you're hired
You're
for?
right.
Yeah.
I'll set up a...
Yeah, handle funeral expenses, set aside some money. That's
You're
not
right.
enough.
Yeah. With that resolved...
Yeah, I'll give them a discount then.
Let's talk about... As a member of...
With
and of
that
course,
resolved,
Will,
he says, as if we're going to move on. You're trying to
did
buy
I
me off?
not make my... And with that job, I'll be...
You're going to turn yourself in, and
Well,
I'll be
let's
telling you
not
martial
beat
everything.
it. I'll do what's necessary. If... Do you really?
Like you made
But
those
on a
family
much
stuff,
longer-
farmer suffer? I kind of want to choose this other dialogue this time. Just to see what he says. Don't try to put
I'm
this on
afraid
me,
there's no avoiding it. The past can't be changed. But the future is very much in your hands, Deputy. You put me away, and this company will fall apart. You have destroyed far more lives than I did. I'll make myself. I won't let you.
Yeah, all roads lead to Rome in this case.
I'm important.
You're not... Actually...
If you refuse to come quietly, I'll have to use force.
You just threaten on my authority. Guards!
Game, let me pull out this gun, please. Alright, and there's one more up here, which not killing him last time caused that fog. Alright. Talk to Bridget McDougal, which is what will unlock the other objective. I didn't see this, like, I could enter this ship before. I'm kind of curious to have a little peek around, see if there's any super secret loot in here. Doesn't seem to be anything special. Okay. My curiosity is satisfied. Make sure I'm looting all the bodies. There's Ron Hope. Let's just take all that in case that Rattler is special or something. I don't think it is. Alright, this is Cosette, who has a refined Rattler. We'll take everything off her, just for now. So I don't have to figure things out. Let's go talk to Miss Ma'am here. Well, she was over here hiding this time. That's interesting.
He tried to have you killed. I don't
Sure
understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries?
I think I'm going to
so
choose a different
awful.
dialogue path with her this time as well. Are you alright?
Just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know.
People can be complicated. Hope was a greedy bastard who he cared about the people loyal to him, but nobody else.
The first part is true. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
She got real mad at me when I said this last time, so I'm gonna try. Then that's how you should remember.
I know
him.
what I just heard and saw, but he was a friend. No. He was more like a father. And now
Oof.
You killed him.
I didn't want to kill him.
Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much
She's
to
lecturing
so
me
many
anyway,
people.
so guess it doesn't matter.
What happens to us now?
There must be a second in command.
That would be Elana. She seemed...
Yeah, find a path forward. Good for you. So now I have the talk to Marshall Blake without any extra objectives stuck on there that could potentially lock up this quest. So let me go ahead and save my game. And then let's go talk to Marshall Blake. I think it's time to wrap things up. I hope he approves of the way I handled things, because that's one thing I will not be save scumming. Like, if he disapproves and kicks me out of the Rangers, so be it. Justice was served as far as I'm concerned. And that'll tell me all I need to know about the Freestar Rangers if he feels that way about it. If they're just blindly obedient to the Council of Governors, then I'm not interested in being a part of that organization. But I think he will approve of the way I handle things, because I think they're good people. Rangers.
Having a good one?
We shall see. Ooh, my health is a little bit low, but I don't anticipate getting into combat here, so I'm just gonna let it ride for now and rest next time I'm at my ship or what have you. Although, speaking of resting, I should maybe try to rest somewhere just in case it boosts the experience points I get from turning this in.
Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
I know there's like bunks in some of these rooms. Let me see if I can catch a quick nap.
Better this than being some dust wrangler on Montara Luna.
Here we go. Alright. Well rested.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels.
Just making my way.
Diego Monroe, at your service. Well, theoretically.
You're back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's
keep
the
that
word on the
attitude.
mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
Yeah, see, I feel like I should have been able to check in with you between there and here. It was their hideout, but I took care of them. Yeah, but it's more like no, that's it's a little dark. Your guess was right on the money. It was their base.
I take it that they weren't too much trouble for you, given that you're standing here. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms?
I sure did. Ron Hope hired the first to grab farmland. It was part of Mr. Hope's plan. I'm not calling him that. To save the... No. It was a scheme by that great... Wow. I guess this is the middle ground answer. Ron Hope hired the first to grab farmland.
Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
Thank you, Emma. I appreciate you
so
having
he can
my
make
back.
laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
Thank you, Emma. Yes, he did. He supplied the farms with an experimental fertilizer. It boosted the soil's mineral content but killed the crops. Something about enriched soil cut costs. The point is nope. Something about fertilizer. I don't really... Nope. This one. He supplied the farms with an experimental fertilizer. It boosted the soil's mineral content but killed the crops.
That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Yeah,
Please,
sure does.
Tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
I sure do. Give Slight, these are Hope's instructions to Paxton Hall. I mean...
All right, let's see what
obviously
you got.
He would need some sort of evidence. I'm just the deputy and he's on the board of governors.
Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
I'd hoped he would turn himself in, but he wouldn't go down without a fight.
Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Free Star Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little
well, they
faith
can trust
in
the Free
We're
Star
not the
Rangers
United
to
Colonies.
keep
One
them in
bad
check at
apple
least.
won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of.
Oh yeah?
Emma,
My promotion?
Would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Free Star Ranger?
Ma'am, yes ma'am. I've been ready since the start. I'm not sure yet. It would be an honor.
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Free Star Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
I won't, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll strive to be worthy of the title.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Well done.
Right.
Cool.
Good job, Ranger.
Oh, what's-her-face was here to cheer me on. Star Eagle awarded. As a full-fledged Three-Star Ranger, you've been granted your very own Star Eagle class starship with no registration fee required. Oh.
Congratulations. The promotion's
Ranger
well earned.
spacesuit added. Ranger space helmet added. Ranger pack added. Ranger dual wear added.
Good to have you on the team.
Justifier added. Some ammo for the Justifier, which I assume is a gun.
What am I gonna do about that girl? She's on patrol again.
Helga says I
Keep it
spent
here to the
too much
ground.
time at my terminal.
Never know what folks might be
She
getting
is
that
right here, lady.
We got a lot of bars in the city, all class joints.
She's not patrolling very
Thanks
far
for
west.
all your help on the Laredo. If you see anything fishy,
Oh,
come
I
grab
thought she
me.
might have some cool new dialogue because I'm a full ranger now. All right, let's take a deep dive into my inventory that just got overloaded with a whole bunch of stuff. Did I get a new badge? Freestar Ranger badge. Sure did. Sure did. It doesn't weigh anything. I'll have to drop this off at my Aquila residence at some point. Maybe right now since I'm here. And I also need to drop off, like, apparently I got a spacesuit, Ranger spacesuit. Nice. Not as good as what I've been using, but it's cool that they gave me a full set. I've got a Ranger pack. And the Ranger helmet. Oh, and a gun. I got a gun, right? The Justifier. A rifle. A special rifle that does 207 base. Long barrel laser sight, recon scope, muzzle brake, depleted uranium rounds, and a hair trigger. Very much like the looks of that. These two things are dumb. I'll sell those in a second here. Okay. Oh, I think I'll hold on to that gun for a minute.
Good to see you.
Test it out, see how I like it. Yeah, let's head back to the Aquila residence real quick. Put away my new fancy spacesuit and badge and all that stuff.
Keep it moving.
Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure I got an apparel too. So many items. Ranger dual wear. It's very cool looking, but it's only 5 DR, so. I think I'll probably set up a mannequin for, that's not my house. For the Ranger spacesuit.
The stretch housing project.
Although I'm kind of running out of room for those right now. I'm just going to put that on hold for a minute. Yeah, we'll just put the this is sort of my like special items box. Oh, at max capacity, really? Okay. I'll use this. It has my sedatives that I've gotten so far for that other quest in here. So this is a good, pretty empty thing to just dump this stuff into for now. Yeah, see, I can't. Quest items cannot be removed from your inventory. I need to do something about that. And we'll put the Ranger outerwear there. The badge, however. I'm storing my stuff here. I've got my Freestar Deputy badge in here, so let's also put my full badge in here. Having that stored has never stopped me from quote-unquote showing my badge to people, so... Wait, no, miscellaneous. Wait. Not miscellaneous? Is it a pair? Oh, there it is. It can be dropped. Huh. I guess that is not something I'm capable of putting in a thing, so. So be it. We'll just hold on to that then. Oh yeah, this is my Freestar Deputy outfit. So maybe I'll take this off of here and put on the full Freestar Ranger spacesuit and get up. I mean, actually, I can probably put it all on over this, right? But It's in the chest already. That's fine with me for now. Actually, while I'm at it, let me go ahead and put away the special gun. I mean, I know it just told me this was full, but can I put this away? I can. Perfect.
With the rocks cleared, we're one step closer to building.
The thing I'm most excited about is the spaceship.
You ever
I
hear
don't
that one
know
about
how
the
good it's
orphan
going to
and the
be.
platypus?
I was kind of disappointed with how, like, sort of mid the stats on the Mantis ship were. So I'm hopeful that it's like an upgrade for like everything, and I can just switch.
I get all kinds of, well, all
Because
kinds.
I'm looking to upgrade my ship at this point, and that'd be a great way to do it, is with a reward for completing the faction stuff. Sell. Wait. Yeah, sell. Weapons. Rowler, refined rowler. Okay. Okay. Now for the moment that I have been looking forward to. Let's check out this ship I just got.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every... Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
Now see, this is the Mantis ship, and it's just sort of a downgrade from the Frontier in a lot of ways. Disappointing. This is the one I just got from the first. It's actually a big upgrade to my ship, but it's a Class B. Reactor 14. Yeah, like, it's definitely got a downgrade in some ways also. Here we go, the Star Eagle. It's a Class A, which means I can pilot it. It looks like it is a direct upgrade in almost everything. Look at this. Capable of holding a crew of 5, shield 760, jump 21, reactor 29. I'm bad at remembering numbers and stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and just take a quick picture of this screen. So that I can then go over here. And yeah, better reactor, more crew slots. It can't jump as far, but I'm sure we can upgrade the grav drive at some point. And I haven't like run into like, I really want to go to this place, but I can't type situations yet. It's only 1 light year less. And it could just be a matter of the meaning to increase the fuel reserves or something. The shield is like almost double what my current ship shield is, which I think is going to be important. I feel like my ship's shield just gets shredded in like a couple volleys in all the space combat I get in, so I think that's one of the weak points. Now it has holy crap, significantly more cargo space than my current ship. Twice as much hull as my current ship. So presumably that's twice as much health. It actually holds way more fuel than my current ship. I mean, it's just all around like a huge upgrade. The big difference is going to be that the EM, it uses EM as the primary weapon. and then missiles is the secondary weapon. It has a much stronger missile system than my current ship by almost a scale of 3. And then it has lasers as the tertiary weapon, and that's going to annoy me having those in a different order, but I can get used to that. I may end up replacing EM with ballistics, because I like having a ballistics-based weapon. And it would kind of make sense for ballistics to be first and missiles to be second, and lasers, which I only use for taking out shields, to be the tertiary weapon. Yeah, I see no reason not to make this change. It is bigger, right? Ooh, crap, I accidentally did a thing that I didn't mean to do. Like to view and modify my ships, please.
No problem.
Yeah. Significantly bigger footprint, but that makes sense. It's beautiful. I really like the design. Yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm gonna click the button, everyone. I'm gonna click the button. Actually, before I click the button, I'm gonna get back on the Frontier one last time, and I know the cargo hold contents will transfer when I make, or at least I think they will. Well, whatever. I'm gonna empty out the cargo hold. I'm gonna empty out the captain's locker, just to make sure we don't leave anything behind. And then, yeah, we're gonna switch ships. It's time. I've been using the Frontier has served me well this entire game. I do love this ship. It's the ship that Barrett gave me at the beginning of the game. Now, lots of memories on this ship, but it's time. It's time. Take all. Alright, I'm encumbered, but the ship is empty.
Yeah?
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote?
Called a haiku. We've all heard your poem many times. I'm very interested in this. I'm hoping that it's going to let me assign more members to my crew. Essentially, when I try to assign someone, and it's good to test this right now. So I have Andrea, who's unassigned, and I also have Mora, who's unassigned. And when I try to assign them to my outpost, it says, you've reached the maximum number of crew assignments with your current ship command. Oh, it is called ship command. So changing my ship may not make a difference with that, actually. Still gonna do it though. I can honestly, well, I mean, I don't know that I'm gonna reassign Heller and Lynn. I don't know. We may do some crew rebalancing so that I can have more people on my ship now that it holds a crew of 5.
Need some work done?
I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
I'm clicking the button, make home ship. Now I'm going to click on upgrade ship and see if we can upgrade any of these systems. Yeah, see, the thing about the EM weapons, your ship's weapons affect enemy ships differently in combat depending on the damage type used. Energy affects shields, ballistic hull, and EM systems. I see. So an EM weapon makes their like weapons and other systems go offline. It's interesting, but I'm not interested in that. I really am not. Whoa. Do you guys see what I'm seeing here? It looks like it might not let me change things. Like, this ship might be too high of a level. Because it's saying Starship Design Rank 4 as a required skill. I don't know. I'm not interested in keeping this EM weapon on, so let's click on it and see what happens. Okay. Well, yeah, I want ballistics. 30 ballistics, I think, is even better than I had on the Frontier. Well, there's a 34 ballistic thing here. Am I imagining things? Like, that's better than I... Oh yeah, you know what that description on the left doesn't tell me is what these... What par, which I assume means like parabolic? It's an electron beam. Ballistical and EM systems. It doesn't say what par does. But yes, give me 34 ballistics. Like, help me understand this, right? This is only 30 ballistics, but it costs more than this one, which is 34. Fire rate's the same. Oh, the range is less. Everything else being equal, it's just the range is 200 less. Okay, interesting, interesting. 30 and 34. Now that I've changed my ship over, I'm kind of interested in doing a little tour of the various starports in the settled systems to see, to visit different ship technicians and see if I have an opportunity to upgrade some things. I'm probably not, like, I've seen a bunch of ship technicians in a bunch of odd places. Like, I think there's one at Hope Tech, for example. One at Paradiso, I believe. But I think I just for now, I'm gonna go to New Atlantis, and I'm gonna go to Neon and see what options I have. And then I think the next thing I'm gonna do is take care of the whole monster situation at New Homestead and scare the tourists, because I definitely want to get my hands on that costume in a permanent sort of way. So let me back out of this menu. I don't think I'm going to upgrade my weapons here until I get an idea of like what my options are. It won't even let me click on engines, shields, or grav drives. But it will let me click on reactors, so let's click on that. My reactor's 29 right now, which I think was better than the other ship had. Yeah, not offering me anything but major downgrades. Oh, excuse me. For the ship, so we'll leave it alone for now. Let's go check out this new ship. My new primary ship. Let's go check it out. Oh, right, because I've got all those ship parts on me. Let me take care of that real quick. This thing's got a massive cargo hold that makes me just unreasonably happy. Apparently it starts with a tip on it and some resources. Wow, my brain just skipped a beat there. No, it's aid, right? I really wish they hadn't put ship parts under aid. Like, I understand the thinking behind it, but it's never the first place I think to check for them. Alright, am I now? Yeah, okay, I'm now unencumbered. Wow, look at this. Did that finally fix Vasco? I noticed Vasco's not around here. Maybe maybe because he's so attached to the frontier, like that's why he was bugged out. Look at this, I enter directly instead of going up a ladder. I kind of like that.
I have something for you when you've had a moment.
You do, huh, Sarah? Yeah, I'll talk to you in a second. Alright, so there's a ladder going up, so it is multi-floor. Let's see what's forward first.
You are the greatest. No, better than the greatest.
There's just ships, systems, and stuff through here.
Somehow.
Circuit breaker. Gotta have somewhere to house that fancy weapon. In the back here we have a weapon rack. Oh, it's non-interactable though, so I guess not really a weapon rack. White Neo City poncho? Yeah, I don't mind if I do. They left some nifty stuff on this ship for me. Yeah, so I guess all the fun stuff's upstairs. Let's get up there. Oh no! Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. So the Star Eagle seems to have this bug, which I hope they fix really soon. I was noticing it on the first ships when I was trying to navigate through them. If you climb up a ladder and... In fact, let's do some playtesting on this right now. If you climb up a ladder and you go off to the left, which is just like, I don't know why it's my habit to always do that, but it gets you stuck so you can't move your character. I'm not sure if it's just every time I get off ladders that have certain geometry around them, if I'm going to get stuck, or if it's only when I go to the left. So as tedious as it might be, I am going to try... Good, Sarah still has something for me. I'm going to try going up the ladder one more time. This time I'm going to try backing off of the ladder. Oh! Oh, it forces you to go off to the left. I didn't actually make a conscious choice that time. And I am stuck. This is me spamming this jump button. This is me spamming the directional buttons. I can't even turn. I can only look up or down. That's a really, like, devastating bug. And the weird part about that bug is I don't think it was in the game at launch. Like, I don't remember having any of those sorts of problems in the game. Like, I distinctly remember going up ladders in starships, like, soon after launch, and not having that problem. But it seems to be like almost every starship I've interacted with since the last update, I guess, is maybe when they introduced that bug. So hopefully it's an easy fix, just backing out some of the, or reworking some of the code they added to the game. You know, one of those things where they fixed some problem, but created other problems by doing so. So it looks like we're jumping up, which is unfortunate. All right, what do we got here? This looks like a cruise station.
Hey, good to see you.
We got Sam here. My adoring fan is here. They're all working the cruise station, which is great. Sarah, you said you had something for me. I thought you said I have something for you. When are you? What?
Bye for now.
All right, I give up on that.
What can I do for you?
You actually have something for you. So I noticed just now. Yeah, I guess I've never clicked this on him. Maybe I have. Let's just click it to see what.
Why would I? That would be a tragedy.
Yeah. We need to talk about your fandom. Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Oh, I'm not that interesting. I like coffee, I like tea, and I like worshipping the ground you walk on. Well, you technically don't walk. Angels tend to glide.
I don't think I have ever done these dialogues. I don't remember that, and I feel like I would. Yeah, let's go through this. This will be fun. So how do you know so much about me?
Well, for one, your triumph on Vectera was all over the news.
Oh, right.
But I believe that's only the beginning. The first chapter in a 437-book anthology documenting your greatness. It's only a matter of time before they start writing it. I'll be counting the seconds until they do. 1001,
I appreciate your faith in me.
1002.
Adoring fan. You're not romantically interested in me, are you? Oh gosh. I wonder if he's a romanceable character.
Let me know if you want to talk some more.
I'm gonna want to talk some more in a second. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally, like, because I'm not interested, so, you know. Been a hot minute since I've done a manual save. Anyway.
What's next on the agenda? Yes, my liege.
You're not romantically interested in me, are you?
Oh, don't worry. My love for you is completely platonic. Unbreakable?
Unbreakable, yes. Unyielding, absolutely.
Unyielding, absolutely. Romantic? Oh, God, no. I would never sully something so pure with something so ordinary.
I actually love that about him. I love that. We need to talk about your fandom.
Oh, no. That sounds ominous.
I think your fandom is excessive. Kindly get lost. You should have other interests besides me. It's healthier. Attack. It's time for you to go permanently. Can you take your fandom up a notch? I feel like you've been slacking lately. Bro. I can't believe I can kill him if I want to. I low-key want to say this just to see what, if anything, happens. I think I'll say this because I do, like, I really like him and I care about him and I want him to thrive.
I love our chats. You're such a good listener. So quiet, so patient.
I like him so much. You should have other interests besides me. It's healthier.
I could stand beside you and make you my chief interest. That sounds much better.
Okay, well, I tried. Remove crew status permanently. You can stay a fan, but I want you off my crew. Persuade? No, I want you to stop being a fan, period? No. Goodbye.
Back to work, then.
I'm not gonna choose anything. I'm satisfied. I feel like we're treading dangerous water there. I don't want to lose my adoring fan. I have no interest in that. Holy crap, this is really slow. This is where I came up. That's a crew station. I think that blue mark is sort of hinting to me that the pilot seat's that way, but let's look back here. There's Cora walking around checking it out. Actual weapons racks that I can use, which is nice. A weapon case, which I can also use for additional storage if I want. Very nice. This is just sort of like a work area / weapons locker on one side at least.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Yes, actually, I don't know if you noticed, Cora, but it's actually a gigantic brand new ship. What is this? Yeah, open the door. Seems like a really unnecessary extra feature. Yeah, we got bunk beds in here. Let me sleep for an hour actually while I'm here.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
Yeah, I didn't believe you the first million times you said that. But now that we're in this ship, I kind of don't doubt that.
I'm listening.
This place is huge. Open door. Just getting all the doors open so I can walk through my ship at my leisure. Oh, and I have an office space back here with another non-functional weapon rack next to it. And cheese. And then apparently this there's another ladder? Wait, what is up on the 3rd floor? Holy crap, wasn't expecting that.
Read any good books lately?
Oh, look at this. So here's where the cooking station is now, I think. Oh yeah, galley, there we go.
It's good to be out and about.
I assume there's still a research station somewhere. I feel like I haven't found it yet. Maybe it's in this room. No. Oh, and more beds here. Sarah's taking a nap.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, Cora. How are you doing? Some ammo. Yeah, where is the research station? It's a very good question. I got security cameras and shit going on here now. Lots of storage space. Oh. Nearly forgot. It almost looks like it goes up, yeah, a 3rd floor. Or a 4th floor up there, but... Alright, so this is... Oh man, I was about to say... Alright, so this is just a storage area. Looks like this is just another, like, if I dock with another ship, maybe I'll have to use that. Holy crap. A whole nother floor up here. This is a big ship. Huge upgrade space-wise. Yeah, another bed up here. I'm surprised this ship's limited to 5 crew because I've counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 beds at this point. I guess the 2 bunk beds only count as 1 each, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Here's the nav console.
Do you think the documentary about your life will be made into a movie? And who do you think?
But yeah, I feel like I've explored the whole ship now. I have not, like maybe I'm overlooking it, but I don't see a research console, which is interesting. I don't need one on my ship. I always do my research at home. So that's fine. I was like wanting to look at it though because I meant to look at it in my home
Your
when I
ship
was in
smells
Aquila.
so
Well,
much
I guess
better
I'm
than
still in
Dad's.
Aquila, but
Like a lot.
before getting onto my ship, because I wanted to, I think I unlocked some new research things by reading a book at one point, and I sort of forgot about it. I haven't looked at the research thing in a long time.
Yes, Your Eminence?
And this is the bridge. Look at all the seats here. All the different stations. Yeah, take your seat, Adoring fan. I think we're about to take off. Let me find the captain's locker because I need to redeposit all of my thingamajings, all my aids in there. Amp, mobilizers, antibiotics, bandages, battle stems, boom pop dynamite, boosted injectors, Boudica, Chimera, CQBX, Frost Wolf, Heal Gel, Heal Paste, Heart Plus, Hippolyta, Immobilizer, Infantry Alpha, all this stuff. Panacea, Panopticon, Paramore. Taking this opportunity to remind myself what all this stuff does. Ooh, made by combining CQB, X, and Battlestem. So this is like a higher tier of drugs. I had Skull favorited? That's weird. No, it was probably to help me on the Red Mile. And zipper bandages, and I think we're good. Where's that sweet, sweet cargo hold? I'd like to just learn how to access it before I go any further here. Because that's a struggle on every ship, is me figuring out where it is. Here it is. Well, it's got the ship parts in there, and then some random resources, which is fine. Okay. Let's take off.
All thrusters firing.
Alright, let's go on a little... We're gonna go on a quick little tour of the...
Apogee complete. We're in orbit.
Right. So I don't really care about the EM stuff as much. Lasers should be full. Missiles should be full. Oh, come on, game. Did not click that. Lasers full, missiles full. And then shields should be full. And then I guess engines being full would be sweet. I guess this will be my combat ready stance for now. So now let's remind myself how all this works, because it's changed, right? So... which one of my 3 weapons was that? Was that the EM? That's the missiles, right? I don't remember how to use the 3rd weapon. Why do I not remember how to use the 3rd weapon? Why have I suddenly forgotten how all the controls work? Oh, it's at the top of my screen. I'm so sorry. Y'all probably screaming at the at the screen right now. So left trigger for missiles, Y button for lasers, and right trigger for EM. Interesting. We'll always start off with lasers. We'll use missiles for the most part. And mess with their systems once in a while. Wait, did I just hit? No, we're good. I'm not trying to, like, get myself in trouble here. I know there's a lot of Freestar Collective ships bouncing around. Right, so probably what we're gonna do... Oh, good, it's already selected. I think we're probably gonna do this next. I kind of forgot about this, but I do want to check this out because it's interesting and it's Freestar Ranger related. And it would be good to sort of tick off all my Freestar Ranger stuff in one foul swoop. But before we do, we're gonna just do a little tour of the settled systems. Just go into all 3 major cities and seeing if I can upgrade this ship at all. Seeing where I can buy the best ballistic weaponry as well. Oh yeah, I forgot there's also a... I always forget Caledonia, but we'll check there as well. Well, let's start with New Atlantis, shall we? Wait, that's not right. Jemison. New Atlantis. Speaking of quest items I can't get rid of and that they waste something, I've still got Samson's art, which I have looked up. I did spoil myself on that just a little bit to figure out what it was, especially when I realized it was a quest item. There's apparently someone, like I didn't look into it enough to really spoil myself. There's someone who wants it. There's some quest associated with it that takes place in New Atlantis. And I thought it would be the art guy that I met in here, but it's possibly the art guy I met in Terra Brew Coffee. So I'm just going to try and track down those two people and just talk to them and see if that advances that at all. It may not. You're just a citizen.
Selling art it's amazing what passes as art nowadays.
Oh, I've maybe never talked to this guy before.
What
was your name? Samson Sabreo.
Dealing in art is more exciting than one would think.
Can you tell me about yourself?
Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I grew up in Neon, and I knew I had to get out of that place somehow. I did a few odd jobs, some
getting out of there.
deliveries, and it eventually led me onto this path I'm on now. I never thought I'd do what I do, but I suppose life can be surprising.
Do you work around here?
In a sense. My trade doesn't necessarily need me to be tied down in one location. Because of that, I travel all over the settled systems. I'm here now for an opportunity, but before this, I was in Aquila. Before that, Neon. In my line of work,
I've been traveling around myself.
I can't afford to stay in one place for very long.
So I'm like 99% sure that this is the NPC I was meant to find that is involved with the Samson's art quest object. So I'm hopeful that he's going to give me a quest and I can quickly wrap that up and get that out of my inventory. It weighs like 2 pounds or something. So you're an art dealer?
Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course.
I would be happy to, especially since I'm pretty sure it's already in my inventory. What exactly does my help entail?
You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged, and you won't have to show any credits.
Oh,
it's just a matter of picking something up and bringing it back to me.
So now I feel real dumb for having bought it because it sounds like I could have maybe used my persuade skill to get it for free because he's already paid for it. Why not do it yourself?
Well, I'm not very familiar with the streets of New Atlantis. I'm not from here, you see. I'd rather just avoid any trouble and have someone more capable to the exchange for me.
Capable? Oh, he was on some shady shit. And man, I wish I'd done this in the right order. Now I feel bad. I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand. Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated.
I didn't know the Trade Authority handles artwork.
Well, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? I've heard tell that you can get some very impressive items at the Trade Authority. But for now,
True enough.
Let's settle for the artwork that I've procured.
So I may have actually bugged out this quest because my quest objective is not currently to just give him the art. So let's go talk to Zoe and see what she has to say about this. She's gonna be like, I already sold the art to someone. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was you. be like, yeah, Zoe. Keep it to yourself. Nobody wants to hear your crap. Oh, I just had that moment. Has this ever happened to you? Gaming and streaming is obviously not my job, although that would probably be my dream job if I could actually make a living off it. But I don't plan on ever being successful or anything in that regard, or even making a cent doing this, to be honest. I just do it for fun. But,
Huh? Ranger?
I just had that realization, because I work a 9 to 5, and I just had that realization that it's Friday night. It hadn't sunk in yet that I'd reached the weekend, but it just hit me, and boy, I got a real nice hit of
Think about the trade
serotonin
business.
from that.
Who you know
from
matters
that
as
thought
much as
coursing through
anything.
my
It's
mind.
cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price, and whatever it may be, I can afford it.
I'm here for some art, Samson Sobral.
Ah, yes, I've been expecting you. Here's your package, and don't worry, I've already corrected the ownership record for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing at all.
It's stolen art, I see. I don't feel comfortable with this. I want to return it.
Sorry, all sales are final. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some other matters to attend to. Thanks for your business.
I'd like to see what
Be
you
my
have to
guest.
sell. I mean, while I'm here, you know. So I've decided to stop buying med packs because I think I will look and see if she has any ship parts, though, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
I've reached the point where I'm oversaturated with them. I don't even have any room left in the containers in my house. I mean, I can place more containers, obviously, but I've got 2 containers completely full of trauma and emergency kits, trauma packs and emergency kits. And I also have several trauma packs and emergency kits in my inventory, which is basically like med pack, you know, Mark II and med pack Mark III. So I think it's time. I've been getting my HP up a little bit too, so the trauma kits and emergency packs have become more relevant. I think it's time to just burn through my supply of med packs, and then bind like trauma pack, I think, to my hot bar, and start using those. I have one container that's just filled with 100 packs. Y'all just saw that, right? The hunter.
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
It's been a while since I've talked to this NPC, like one of the first episodes I did, so I want to refresh on what he said when I asked him where he got the
I guess you
suit.
could say I've always had it. Once you've been all over, like I have, you might find yourself in something like this too.
Yeah, I remember him being a very interesting and mysterious character. He's just called the Hunter. He has this unique looking armor. It's an impressive suit, if a little intimidating.
Well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
I'm guessing you're a mercenary then, or military?
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
Oh, this was some really interesting dialogue. I'm glad I chose that option this time. As long as I'm the winner, that sounds fine by me. No. There's a whole philosophy behind that sentence, isn't there? I mean, I kind of want to say this, but I also kind of want to ask this.
Oh, you're on to me.
That's bleak. Plenty of people out there are helping.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Oh, are you? Alright, hold on one second, though.
I'll see you around. I go all over the settled systems. Might run into you again.
Oh, I can't. So the thing he said is that I asked him where he got the suit, and he said he's traveled all over, from all over the place, and if I do the same, I might end up in a suit like that as well.
Evening, sir.
Or something to that effect. I wanted to repeat it. It was such an interesting line of dialogue. But it sounds like he's done talking. That was really cool dialogue, though. All of that. Really interesting character. I really hope that character's not just a one-off, and that he comes into the picture at some point in the future. Because, you like how I just almost completely forgot the reason I came here. In fact, I'm forgetting many, many, many things right now, aren't I? That guy really distracted me and threw me for a philosophical loop.
You will be scanned.
But oh yeah, so I wanted to. I think my game just crashed. Oh no, it's struggling though. So let me save real quick. So all the things I just accomplished do not go away. And I wanted to check my inventory. So we still only have one thing that says Samson's art.
Please keep moving.
I paid like 3,000 credits for that. Based on how things went with Zoe just now, it seems like I could have gotten it for free. Which is kind of silly. Like, I don't understand why they let you buy it from the store. But I'm guessing that's actually a bug or something. I'm glad that Speaking to Zoe got the quest to reset to the correct position.
It takes a strong
I should
mind
now
and
be
a
able
good
to turn
eye
this
to
into
sell art.
Samson.
If you're in the market for artwork, I'm sure I can find something to suit your needs.
I've got your art.
Shh! Are you crazy? Keep your damn voice down.
Do you need a visit to Reliant Medical?
Hilarious. Truly.
So what are you going to do with the art?
Buy low, sell high. I'm sure there's a wealthy banker in New Atlantis that will greatly appreciate what you just delivered to me.
Did I already deliver it?
Blown up by the Crimson Fleet? We were talking
That
about
was
it, but
exciting.
I couldn't remember his name.
You tricked me.
Get off your high horse. I didn't trick you. You're just not very observant. What do you have to complain about? You're getting paid? Everything went smoothly. No one got hurt. It's all part of the game, my friend. It pays to get your hands a little bit dirty. It pays very, very well.
Do not like
But
this
I
guy.
digress. Thank you for your discretion. Now that our little transaction is complete, I should be on my way. Take care, and let's not talk about this again.
Oh, interesting.
Goodbye.
All right, gang. I know. I'm the safe scummiest scummer in the world, but hear me out. Like, I'm just gonna be stuck with Samson's art in my inventory for eternity if I don't complete this quest, right? So I'm gonna complete it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna take the money and complete the quest. But I'm very curious, and it's curiosity that's driving me more than not liking my own choices. If I can turn him in.
No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your...
So I'm not gonna to put too much effort into this, but I do want to talk to Sergeant Yumi and see if I can report the stolen artwork to him.
Are you interested in the job, by any chance?
No, still not interested. Not right now, but maybe some other time, thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate the interest. If you change your mind, please don't hesitate to come back. Have a good day.
But I've got some stolen... Oh, yeah,
Ferd, I can't help
again?
you. That's... If your friend, assuming it's deemed legal, let me know if you have any questions.
Alright, I can't say a blessed thing about the art. That's fine. You know, I didn't think I would be able to. It is what it is.
Scientifically speaking.
I just want it out of my inventory now, so that's what we're gonna do. We have to do.
If you're in... It's amazing what... Shh! Bailo? Oh, get off your high. What do you have to come? It's all part of it, but I digress.
So, how long are you gonna be working in New Atlantis?
That's of no concern to you. I told you at the end of our business that we will not speak about it. Do not mention my work again.
What, your work buying and selling stolen art? He's gonna get the, you tricked me into doing crime treatment.
We were running away.
No! No!
Wow, he's actually an unkillable NPC. That's annoying. There's a few too many of those in this game. I mean, I guess he is technically a quest giver, but I'm pretty sure we're done with him forever. I'll be shocked if he has, like, follow-up quests later, but maybe he does. But the good thing is, oh, I'm level 41. I didn't even notice getting to level 41. I wonder when that happened. Was that from the quest I just turned in just now? Might have been. I was so distracted by it being stolen art that I wasn't paying too much attention. Yeah, I'm getting hitching whenever I try to pause the game. So I may end the video soon. I mean, I guess it's not even early for that. This is a really big hitch. In fact, this may be a crash. Well, I guess we are restarting the game right now. And I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience while I restart my So I didn't intend for it to unpause my stream. It did that on its own.
There's a bit more in the back
annoyingly.
if you're not seeing something on display.
And as you saw, that was a very disturbingly long loading screen. It does seem to have fixed the memory problem. So that's good at least. I'll have to check my video to make sure there's no trouble. But I guess we're good for now. So I do want to do this. Go to the deserted ecliptic garrison on Bara 4. And I also want to go back to New Homestead and do that. Yeah, do the tourist go home thing. But I'm, again, all that crash and everything has distracted me from the fact that I wanted to, that I'm here for a purpose. That I'm here to see if I can upgrade my ship. And see if I can get a better ballistic system than I can buy in Aquila City. I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Upgrade ship. Right, starship design. I need to look and find where that is in my skill tree and see what that actually does. I'm very curious if, like, getting ranks in starship design will actually enable me to buy higher tier parts, because it might. So this is Ballistic 34. I think it's the same one that the other place was selling. This place does not sell the 31 that has the longer range. I could do a ridiculous upgrade to EM and just go with the EM thing. You know, interesting, this is what I'm seeing with the EM thing. Notice how it does 72 hull damage. This only does 34 hull damage. So maybe the EM is like it fires half as quickly. I mean, maybe this is a best of both worlds type thing. So this has more range, but does like nothing by comparison. Why would you ever want this instead? See, this is the EMP-80 suppressor. It does EM damage. But it's also made by Ballistic Solutions, Inc. Interesting. So it looks like there's some mixed damage things. Which I was not expecting. Still no clue what PAR does. I mean, it looks like PAR maybe does a even mix of hull and shield damage, but that seems wasteful when I have 3 different weapon slots I can use. So let's leave that alone for now. I kind of like the one that does a little less damage but has the longer range. I may upgrade to the EMP thing, but I don't feel confident enough right now. Let's check the missile launcher. I don't think I saw better missiles. Yeah, no. Can I upgrade my laser system, though? Because that'd be good. Apparently no. See, this bothers me because I have a really nice laser mounted on the Frontier. But I looked it up online and you can't move parts between ships. So, like, I may have bought potentially the best laser system in the game and it will never be sold to me again. And I will never be able to move it off of the Frontier. Which is like, oof. Like, I hope that's not how it works, but it kind of seems like that might be how it works. Well, anyway, we can't touch the engines again, and there's not even a grav drive thing here, but I can look at the shields. And that's worse. Okay. New Atlantis is a bust. Let's go to Celedonia and see if they have anything cool for me. We are in the neighborhood, after all. In a second, when I travel there, we'll be in the old neighborhood. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, true. I might actually also be able to go to like Nova Galactic Star Yards and places to get stuff, but we're gonna focus on the things we're gonna focus on. Eoptus? I feel like I'm forgetting what that is. I have to go back to New Homestead also. Yeah, maybe we'll save Mars for last, and then... No, because I'm probably going to do that Marshall quest first, so... Enough waffling around. Let's head to Celedonia, check there, then we'll head to Neon, check there, and then we'll probably go to the place where the Freestar quest is and land there, and then we'll probably end the video at that point. Those are my plans, at least until my ADD brain decides to throw me for another loop here. I can't remember, was the ship services tech up here by the landing pad? I mean, was there even a ship services tech on Celedonia? Maybe not. Maybe not, honestly. There's a little building down over here that looks promising. Ship
Got
services.
anything you need to offload? Trade authorities? Anything I can help you with?
I'd like
Sure.
to view and modify my
About it.
ships. Upgrade ship. So they've got the Ballistic 34 also. They've got the EMP-80 suppressor also. I mean, I like having the ballistic weapons that fires like relatively quickly. This thing seems like it fires once and then it takes a minute to recharge, and I don't like that as much. So I think I may be going to buy that 30. The 30 barrel one from Aquila. We got a 98 missile thing here. Which is not nearly as good as the 136, so I'm not even going to bother looking at these other two. I don't think I saw a better laser either, which makes me sad. Shields again, I can like severely downgrade them if I want to, but I choose not to. I really do hope they add into the game at some point that you can like take systems off of other ships that aren't your home ship. And then use them on your other ships. Like, I'd even be fine with if you have to like replace it with a lesser system by buying a lesser system from the ship services technician, but then like the better system will be like stored and you can then like get it installed in your primary ship. Oh, this is a Stroud Eklund ship. That's actually a cool detail I didn't realize before. How cool. Alright, to Neon we go. Neon, at least I believe I can purchase shielded cargo if I want to. Oh, Bara, right, but that's not where we're going right now. Voli's Neon, I think. Yes. Ooh, I've got some quests here in Neon. Find Felix Sadler, meet Briggs. Well, I can't meet Briggs, that's the bugged quest, but find Felix Sadler. I don't remember what that's about.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills?
Oh, actually, I think I do kind of remember what that's about.
Brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Shoot. Just took me straight up here, huh? Guess I gotta be a little careful when I'm fast traveling. Gonna confuse myself. Pretty sure ship services tech is down at the place where my ship is parked.
What?
Don't worry, guys. I don't have any Aurora on me. I know that's all you care about. I love my new ship. I don't think I would ever want anything any bigger than that. It counts as a Class A, which is great.
Need some work done?
And
hey, what can I do for you?
It's excellent looking.
Sure, have at it.
Has just the right amount of space for what I'd probably consider the maximum amount of crew I'd ever want. Upgrade ship. Starship design. Don't let me forget to check on what that is. So there's the 30 bow with the 1,000 range, so I may pick that up while I'm here. Electromagnetic damage is a thing. They don't really sell EM weapons here, which is interesting. Oh yeah, I can see where electromagnetic damage. I wonder what that other EM weapon, what it did for electromagnetic damage. They don't have it here. But yeah, I think I'm going to pick up the 30 bow. It's the most expensive option out of all the options I have. I do want, yeah. Why is the hull a red number right now? Is this decreasing my hull strength? I was wondering why this is so much more expensive. But it's because it's an autocannon, so it'll presumably just automatically fire my ballistic missiles without my input. But I don't need that. I don't need all that. Why does this make it look like I'll be gaining credits? Like, whatever system I have in place considers it better than this. But you know what? We're doing it. Can't even look at the other stuff, which is too bad. But now I have my ballistic. All items will be moved to the cargo hold. Right, I forgot it does this. This is going to be a pain in my ass, but yeah, do it. Talk with Sam Coe. Talk with Sarah Morgan. Uh-oh. Did I just... Are they going to be mad at me for modifying the ship? I'm a little disturbed by that. Hey, let's skip right to the cockpit and then I'll just get up. This will give me a good opportunity to check what exactly just happened, because I'm a little confused.
Has anyone ever told you you're the greatest explorer in the settled systems? Well,
oh, it moved all the junk that was on the... Boy. Well. Well. Right, I knew it was going to do this. Part of me knew it was going to do this, but that's going to be rough. I mean, it's a good way to, like, figure out what's on board my ship without having to look around everywhere. But hoo boy. Yeah, I mean, so this is probably a problem that I can deal with between videos. You don't need to watch me deal with this problem. I do want to, however, take all the aid back out of here, because this is just stuff they moved out of my captain's locker. Other than the ship parts, of course. I guess there's also some random food mixed in here, but... Alright, we'll move this all back into my captain's locker.
How dare it try to
which
spoil perfection.
Is...
But don't worry, I
here.
beat us.
Oh. Hold on. I don't think Chimera fits the pattern here. Oh, apparently it does. Never mind. Got the whole chunks line up here. Heal gel, heal paste, heart. Stuff. All the junk. And the junk flush. And the Neurojax. And the Panacea. And the Nocta whatever. Paramore. Penicillin. Reconstum. Red Trench. Repairing Immobilizer. Snake Oil. Squall. Synapse Alpha. Zipper Bandages. Okay. And we'll deal with the rest of that mess later. Oh yeah, it prompted me to talk to everyone, which is super disturbing. Let's go see what that's all about. Because I may have to reload my save if like something really weird happened. Wait, where is everyone? Okay, they're apparently here. I definitely had a fear moment where I was like, did they all, like, leave? Okay, let's check upstairs here. Because I know there was, like, some crew quartery stuff up here. Seems like a good place to search first. Okay. I'm feeling some kind of way about this. If I can't find them on my ship, like, I don't know what that would mean. But I may reload my save.
I must confess, the
here's
hum of
Sam.
a grav drive makes me feel alive.
I just realized since those are activities I
Freestar
could have
Rangers.
just...
You did that dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge?
I don't know if it was their dirty work and stuff. All the kids I grew up with fantasized about this. So they just that just triggered them to give their input on what I did for the Freestar Rangers. So that's good. Phew. Like, nothing about me messing with the ship or anything. Just so my options are being a ranger is not for me. That's a loaded question. It felt really good. I enjoyed the work. I mean, it was a loaded question. Well, I don't know why you put it that way. All the kids I grew up with fantasized about this moment. It doesn't seem
The reality
real.
of the job is dirtier than cops and robbers on the playground. Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in a backstabbing world of megacorp politics.
Uh-huh. I can say his accomplishments are impressive. I can say I think it was all about power and greed with him. I would like a middle ground. I mean, I guess the whole situation with him is complicated, is the middle ground. It sounds like you really admire him.
He's one of the great Freestar Collective success stories. So, yeah, I might be a fan. Tough call on what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have set right with me. But I wonder what's going to happen to Hopetown without him.
I appreciate you saying that about me not taking the bribe. Hopefully the company pulls through this. I couldn't live with myself if I took that bribe. Time will tell. People died. Mr. Hope has to face justice for what he did.
I think Paxton Hall went out of control. But no doubt Ron Hope bears some responsibility. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business. There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover.
True. Alright, Sam. Good chat. Good chat. You make me real nervous for how Sarah feels about things, but... So she must be down here where you're headed now, right?
Yeah, what is it?
Cool.
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he?
I'm liking how you started this conversation. He was a despicable person.
Despicable is too kind a word.
Oh,
He
well,
held innocent people
Sarah's
with
on
little
my
regard,
side.
treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you. I know what she means. Ron Hope had a lot of weight on his shoulders. No, I'm not going to defend him. I couldn't agree more.
I'm relieved to hear you say that. Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Sarah, you haven't always been my favorite crew member, but you just went up in the ranks. I think I might like you better than Sam now. Not better than Cora. Let's be clear. And you know, she is attached at the hip to her dad. But given what I've done, I'm frankly surprised that you approved. No, I'm not saying that. Honestly, it wasn't Ron Holmes' fault that Paxton... No, it was his fault, 100%. It's a shame, because in the instructions to Paxton Hall, he said, sometimes the farmers are stubborn, do whatever is necessary. We're maybe not his exact words, but essentially what he said. So he is 100% to blame for what happened. It's a shame that the well-beings and livelihoods of hundreds of Hope Tech employees are now in jeopardy. I mean, that's true. Taking a bribe to overlook his crimes would have been a horrible thing to do.
Had you taken the money, this would have been a very different conversation. I'm proud of you. It took a lot of integrity to say no to that offer.
That's interesting. She liked what I said twice. Sam, on the other hand, only liked what I said once. And I think at the end where I said I had to bring him to justice, I don't think he liked that. Well, he didn't dislike it. But I think I could have, like, given some sympathy to Ron and he would have liked that more. But Sarah's more on the level with where I'm at, where my opinion's at with that whole situation. If I've learned anything from this, it's that money isn't everything. True. I still wonder if I've... No. I want to hope those folks who are going to lose their jobs at Hope Tech will understand.
Some of them will, and some of them won't.
Oh,
What
she
happens
liked
to
that
them
too. 3
isn't
likes.
Your fault. It's Ron Hope's.
Thank
Well, I
you.
think I've
Thank
lectured
you.
you
That's what
enough.
I was saying.
Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
I really... I so appreciate that conversation more than you will know. Thank you, Sarah. It feels really nice to be understood. Because I feel like everyone I've talked to... I mean, the Rangers understood me and appreciated what I did. But like his employee and then Sam again also giving me grief. When I feel like I made the right choice. Oh yeah, I've got to do this. This is also on the agenda. Okay. So I think this is next for sure. Counts as a mission. Well, let's go. Let's set a course. Let's jump to that system. See if anything interesting happens. Bara.
Hailing unknown vessel. Colonists here in distress. We could really use your help. Could you please respond?
Sure.
Thank you for responding. We had someone jump in and leave without even saying hi. We're with, List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's giving up the ghost.
I know what List is. So you're stranded in the system then? No. Sounds like you're in a tough spot.
We have kids listening, so let's
I've encountered
just say
this random encounter before.
affirmative. Very much affirmative.
Is this
We have
that
a workbench
encounter where
here,
they ask for
but
like
we
10
need
ship
just
parts or some shit?
common old iron. A lot of it.
Oh,
Then
iron.
we should be able to
Okay.
jury-rig some repairs. Any chance you have some? We'll pay loads
I'm
more than
guessing
the iron's
I
actually
don't.
worth.
I mean, right, you didn't... I would have just given it to you, but... I don't have 20 iron
Find
for
or
you.
buy some iron. It's not like we're going anywhere. Thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. I mean, I'm about to go down to this planet here. Which I haven't gotten a chance to scan yet. Let's take a little look, see? Good news. This planet has iron. So I'll land there and I'll bring back some iron back to orbit for you and help you out. But before all of that, we're gonna go here. Deserted Ecliptic Garrison.
Starting landing procedure. You need something?
Nope, not from you. Alright, first
A
things
brief
first.
history of time. If you find any edition, any at all, I will be your friend like forever.
Yeah, it's a
Your
great
ship
book.
smells so much better than Dad's. Like a lot.
Ooh, I have new Cora dialogue? Oh, I'm so glad I decided to click on you. I didn't expect this at all. What do you think of my new powers?
I'll
Pretty neat,
say.
right?
You ever heard of the Mantis, the famous bounty hunter? Some people say the Mantis has superpowers. I don't think that's true, though. They're just really tough and have a cool ship. If you had a cool ship, you'd be like the Mantis, only better. I bet you'd make a pretty
that's
great
sweet of you to say.
superhero.
Thank you. I mean, I technically am the Mantis now. I really wonder if she'd react to me wearing the Mantis armor or to me using the Mantis ship. I'd make a pretty great supervillain too. I'm not sure I'm cut out to be a hero. I just need a secret lair and I'm all set. I'm 1000% saying this though. I'll let you in on a secret.
No way.
I am the Mantis.
You really are a superhero then. Bye.
Bye, Cora. You're the best. You still rank #1 in my crew preferences. If I could just keep you and get rid of your dad, I think I would. Because you're the one I care about having on my crew. Alright, I've got my rested bonus. The one last thing I want to do before getting off is... I keep forgetting, but I know it's here somewhere. I assume under science. It might actually be under the tech tree. Tech tree then? Starship design. Allows the installation of superior ship modules. Allows the installation of improved ship Oh, I need this. I need this. I need this in order to increase. So that's why I'm in the situation where I can only get better ship pieces by buying new ships or earning new ships. In this case, it's because I don't have any ranks in the skill. So it looks like I've put enough points in the tech to do this. What is this? Nearby enemies take damage when you boost and... No, that's okay. What's Starship Engineering? Ship systems have 25% increased damage mitigation. I mean, this might be nice to go into. But no, this. Starship design. Yeah. And yeah. Oh, shoot. Install 5 unique ship modules. Well, golly gee, I wish I had clicked on that before installing the new system, but I mean, it seems like with every rank of this, I'd be able to get better parts, so we may be doing some darting around again to see what my options are and bouncing back and forth, but we've already landed on this planet, so we'll take care of this mission next time. But I'm going to end the video there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As always, have a fantastic day.